Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2 DLC in the Ivory Crown section with me, Hollow. Ah, what a beautiful view. Looking out over the ice. The uninhabitable land. Got some great advice that I should just change my stats to just say fuck faith. Which does actually make quite a lot of sense to say that I never use Sunlight Blade because it is garbage now. Bit of a shame. But yeah, 25 faith, kind of wasted. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. Maybe into strength, so I do more damage. Maybe into dex. Maybe more endurance. Maybe I should start leveling up again. Instead of not leveling up for some obscure reason. Why am I talking in this voice? Well, I don't know. But I'll stop now. Ow, dude. Alright, I get it. I was being annoying. I'm sorry. Oh boy. That's a life gem. It's not a flask. Watch it there, bud. You'll hurt someone. That someone will be me. Ah, ooh, what the fuck? Oh boy. Oh boy, there's two of them. Alright, okay, so we're not gonna die here. But the reason we're over here, you might be asking yourself, why the fuck am I here? There's a good reason. Someone by the name of Merakna, Menkar. That's not the right pronunciation. Someone I met IRL at Eurogamer. He gave me some advice that I should go over to this corner that I forgot about, you know, where the graves and whatnot. I should have the key by now. And I'm pretty sure I did actually try to do this in the last episode. I just cut it out because I didn't have the key. And lo and behold, I don't have the key. I do not have the key to get into this place, as his comment suggests that I definitely did. So, yeah, don't know what to tell you, friend, but I thought I'd include it in the video to show you that, yeah, I'm trying. No, I don't have the key. Now, fortunately, that area we were just looking at, the graveyard area, whatever it is actually optional, and I definitely do want to do it, but it means I don't have to do it now, which is good, I believe. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go down now into the chaos. You've all been wondering. I've been fucking desperate to know for days. You know, what is down here? And there you have it. There you have it. You guys were right. There is actually 4 people that can come help me. 4 chairs. 4 helpful protectors, guardians. One was already waiting for me, and I had to go collect 3 of them. And I have, in fact, collected all 3. So the optional area isn't necessarily needed just yet, which is really good. That's sort of the point of optional. They look really cool, don't they? I like the fact that they're all different styles of combat. We have the sword and shield here. Behind him we have a gigantic axe. He also is using a shield, small buckler. Oh, they're all using these buckler type shields. We have a, is that an axe or halberd type weapon? And another sword and shield, although they look like, it looks thinner than the one on the right. And I assume that they're going to help me. Time to enter the chaos. What the hell is here? Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wherever we are, I was totally fucking right, okay? I was totally right. It is the old flame, the chaos flame. Or at least it damn well looks like that type of area. I feel like I was on the money with that. Ugh. But there's like corrupted, like nega guardians. These are the soldiers of the Iron King. You have to bear that in mind. And they came down here with him, I guess. And they're corrupted. I better be fucking careful, because I could die here. And I did die. Okay, I need to stop freaking out. And focus on doing my job down there and killing those guys. But sorry, I was just so fucking blown away. Holy shit, I have not seen something that epic looking in the whole of Dark Souls 2. Like, the area is beautiful and sort of jaw-dropping, but there has been nothing that's just instantly made me go, holy shit, and like super ready for combat and sort of like just blown away, you know? Stunned. That is by far the greatest DLC, like, opening to an area out of all of them. Look at it. The music, the sounds, the fact that you jump down with these guardians that help you. There's so much build. Look at the way they come out of the portals. They're on fire. Fucking hell, this is great. Right, so I've just learned now you cannot backstab them. Good to know. But you can stagger them really easily. Now, I want my shield to be up a lot more than it's been. We're going to deal with these 4 a lot faster this time. That way we can sort of... Whoa! There we go. There we go, that's what I'm talking about now. Just back off around this corner and get the heal. There's actually only a couple left. One of them's a pyromancer. And notice how our, like, light ones... Oh, look at that guy. They're, like, using this holy skill. Oh, what is he doing? He's going... Oh, boy. He's going into the... He's purifying it. Awesome. Okay. Get the stagger going. It's like a permanent stun. That's great. It nearly hit me. Did hit me. There we go. Another one dead. Another one bites the dust. Let's get in here. There we go. Alright. Next up, we have this pyromancer that's going to be a bit scary, so I'm going to back off. Take this life gem. I'm really interested in seeing what it is that has dropped on the ground there. Is it going to be some sort of loot that sort of gives me lore? I would love that. But right now, I got to focus on not dying. I was so focused on the surroundings last time that it killed me. So I'll try not to do that again, eh? Alright, let's just stay away from that. Let my knights do work. We've killed enough that there's 2 portals being purified now. That's good news. Okay, I gotta get that loot. Look, they've frozen them over. They've stopped the flame bursting through. Charred Lois armor. Okay, so we're definitely gonna find some lore out. Looks like this is the last guy. Stun him quick. There you go. We'll find some lore out. But these are the Lois Knights, remember. Wow. Oh! Something big's coming. Something big's coming! The music! It's a big portal. The Ivory King. That's him. He's here. Ow! Okay, we stopped the portals, but a gigantic portal has opened, revealing the king himself and some guardians, it would seem. That's not good. I got staggered. Okay, we'll deal with the guardians as a priority. We'll get rid of the ads, essentially. So we've closed up all 3 portals now, which is really good. I knew it. Just don't catch me. There we go, there we go. So all of the portals are closed, which are really... That's why you collect them. You collect 3. You collect 2 overall, I guess, because one's waiting for you. You collect 2. Oh, what is that? He's enchanting his blades. Oh, God. Oh! Holy shit, look at that thing! Oh! God! It's huge! Oh... And the third one that you collect helps you fight the king himself, basically. But sadly, he is dead now. Oh, staggered. Fucking hell. This is the most fucking epic fight. The only comparable thing in the DLC so far has been the Alon Knight, the Sir Alon, the Knight Alon fight with him himself. That build up to him in that room itself was beautiful, but this doesn't even compare. This is on another level. Whoa. Come on, you bitch. This is the coolest fucking thing. I'm so fucking blown away. Oh boy. Okay, get the heal while he's recovering. Ow. I need to get another heal. Oh boy, do I need to get another heal. There we go, that should be fine now. I should get him here. Fuck you! Yes! Whoa. We closed the portal. We closed the portal and we've frozen the other gates. Look at this area though. But the main question remains. I thought this was to do with the woman who brought the demons to the world. The woman that became the bed of chaos. The woman that turned into the lost sinner. The mother of the witches, the mother of the flame, the chaos flame. Trying to stop darkness from coming back to the land, she created a new flame with her own soul and ended up creating a monstrosity known as the Chaos Flame and bringing on fire and demons to the world. And everything that led up and all the lore that we'd learnt so far indicated that this was to do with her. And my guess was that she'd brought herself to this frozen land now to try and hold the flame back. And has used that guardian, whoever that person that tried to stop us from entering was, with the icy tendrils. I thought maybe that was to hold her in, but that was nothing. This was the king. This was the king, and we've just gained his soul. So what lore is the soul gonna give us? Let's have an actual look in the right place, maybe. Alright, so here we go. It's not bathed in darkness. That's something to note. It's a great soul, equal to the giant lord. Soul of the rotten. This is a massive soul. Massive. Soul of the Ivory King of Alun Lois. The proud Ivory King was ever merciful and devoted himself to the protection of his great land until he was devoured by the flames of chaos. This wondrous soul of this great king can be used to acquire many souls or to create something of great worth. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, guys. He was a merciful and great king. But he was devoured by the flames of chaos. This is the flames of chaos. These are the tendrils that remind me so much of the bed of chaos. And we look at that guardian that prevented us from going down here originally, and they were using very similar ice tendrils. So I don't know whether that has something to do with that. Maybe it's the child of the... Maybe it's one of the daughters. There was still some remaining, and maybe she dedicated herself to like ice magic to stop the flame. I don't know. But it's something to think about. Now, we did actually get a piece of armor as well. The charred Lois armor. Charred armor of the Knights of Lois. Burned black by flame. Just like the Silver Knights of Gwyn's army. They faced the demons and their armor was burned black. And the survivors were known as Demon Hunters, the Black Knights. These Knights of Lois plunged into the old chaos with their lord, just like Gwyn, and lost their sense of self. To this day, they still burn in agony alongside their once proud king, just like Gwyn. This was fucking amazing. They must have found this under their land, do you think? Perhaps this is where the lost city that was destroyed by the Chaos Flame was, and many, many years in the future we built on top of it, but it was still under, and it was found. I believe it's time to claim this crown, the last and final one. Crown of the Ivory King. A faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. Let's have a look. I want to actually put it on because we had like some really amazing designs from the other crowns. Ah, wow, look at that. So we had the sunken crown, which has the green moss on it to show the desecration and the poison that plagued their people. The iron crown made of pure iron with gemstones. Much more like blades. Harder, harsher crown. And finally, the crown of the Ivory King. Much more pure. Almost like a tiara of sorts. But very elven in its make. Crown of the Ivory King, who once ruled this land. Far to the north, a king built a great cathedral to appease the raging flame. But when he sensed the degradation of his soul, he left without a word, leaving everything to Alzana, who had, unbeknownst, found a place at his side. But these were events of long ago, and today, no one even remembers the king's name. So the king himself built a great cathedral here, specifically to try to stop this flame from burning and devouring the land. He came here specifically to deal with it, rather than finding it later. He left when his soul started to degrade to try and deal with it himself and with his knights, with pieced together, I believe. And they failed, and they've been trapped here. This Alzana has ended up guarding this area so that no one could enter, and end up releasing this flame and making the chaos grow once again. But she allowed us to enter, seeing that we potentially could defeat the now minions of chaos and their king, and maybe cure the land. But I don't believe we've cured anything. All we've done is come and done what the king tried to do himself, but I suppose we've ceased these portals from opening, but this area is still raging on. I suppose what we've really done is simply suppressed it temporarily. As in all things Dark Souls, everything seems to be only temporary. And in New Ages, things always repeat.
You've granted my one wish. Now, I have no regrets. I was born amidst the dark. Long ago, in the depths of the abyss, my father perished. The dark shattered into tiny pieces, one of which was me.
She's a shard of Manus.
How frightened I was. A frail thing, born from but a splinter of dark.
She's one of the queens.
I felt that I might simply disappear.
But she's a smaller shard.
I am, in fact, the incarnation of my father's fears. I saw that the king of this land was strong. I sought him only to sustain myself, to smother my fears.
Just like all the other shards of the queens, they attach themselves to great figures.
Now, I realize that he may have known all along.
And this king knew that it was the shard that was with him.
I was born of fear. heiress to my lord's wishes, watching over chaos. Until the end of time. The knights of Aly Henlein were swallowed by the chaos, where their souls still remain. I pray for their deliverance. The knights were there.
That's it. So she is a Shard of Manus, but the thing is, she wasn't corrupted. She actually managed to break away from the madness and found a king whose only concern was to help her and have her join him in his quest to stop the chaos. And with her great power, and without her trying to corrupt him or manipulate him like all of the other shards that we've seen so far, he became a great king, and a noble one, and successful. Sadly, what happened to him ended up happening completely irrelevant of being so close to a Shard of Manus. But it's really interesting and good to see that just because a Shard of Manus is a Shard of Manus doesn't mean it's going to be evil or corrupt anyone nor manipulate anyone. I think this has been the best DLC by far out of all of the DLCs, the free DLCs. The entrance to this DLC was amazing, looking at the gates, the fortress itself, the Iceland, and then the way it opened and revealed itself. The atmosphere throughout the entire thing, the wind, the cold, the visual effects, the design of the area, the fact that not just the design of like visual, like I love the style of the buildings and these statues and the ground and everything, you know, the actual ice wedged in between these cobblestones, for example, that looks amazing, and the lore of everything was great, but also the level design itself really reminded me of Dark Souls 1, you know, the starting areas, looking back at where you've been, the town itself reminded me of the original DLC from Dark Souls 1 to do with Manus himself. You can look over where you've been. We've been to that tower. We've unlocked a secret passage with that snowball on the broken bridge and reforged the bridge. There was something that down there, the soul, that allowed us to see hidden things like that hidden ladder and hidden souls of the people that lived here themselves. Well-timed invasions from NPCs. Tons of backtracking, but enjoyable type of backtracking where it's secrets that you've unlocked and entering new areas. The fact that you had people help you, gathering your own little personal army, your personal guard, just adds so much depth to the game itself. And I'm thoroughly impressed. I feel that this DLC, this third DLC, has redeemed Dark Souls in my own heart. Because I was losing faith with the first and second DLC, and something about Dark Souls 2 itself didn't quite hit the mark for me. But specifically Ivory Crown, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I hope that they continue to do great work like this in the future. And hopefully Bloodborne is great. I'm just really, really pissed off that they ended up making it a PlayStation exclusive. Either way, guys, I may do that optional area. You can check that out. If I get the right help, maybe I'll Google it or whatever. I need to go to another optional area over to my right here. This tower on the end where there was those coffins. But I don't have the key and I don't know where to get it. So maybe you guys could provide me with that information. Either way, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. And hopefully I see you more in the future for more Souls. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the series or this episode, please leave a like. I've been Hollow, you've been you. I'll see you next time, guys.